friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you how I care for my vandas and vandaceous orchids. And watch till the end because I will also be telling about how to take care of a dehydrated vanda. Well, I have vandas, Ascocentrum, Ascocenta, Rhynchostylis, Neophanecia, Aerides, Rhynchoaerides, so many vandaceous orchids. The care or the requirements of these are pretty much the same. Vandas, they are really hardy and are very difficult to kill. So I feel that these are very much suited for beginners to start with. Vandas are epiphytic in nature. They grow on tree branches and they don't actually need any media to grow. Popularly, they come in those tiny plastic baskets and they freely hang bare rooted and they can grow indefinitely like this in those tiny baskets when given the right treatment. Some vandas can also be mounted on wooden slabs, the smaller compact varieties, or also can be grown by fixing on trees. They love bright light, in fact, they don't mind direct sunlight. Some vandas may, however, develop sunburns. So, for light, I would say for the best results, give them the maximum possible light that they can tolerate. If you see if they are developing any burns, then you can shift them to a shadier place. It's afternoon 1 p.m. now and you can see my vandas basking in the sun and no leaf burn on them. They enjoy it over here actually. And on summer days the temperature can reach up to 40-44 degrees Celsius, but they still remain in this place and they tolerate the heat. I watered these beauties by spraying water on their roots thoroughly once a day and on hot summer days twice daily. The relative humidity here stays around 60 to 80%, so I don't feel the need to water them by soaking in buckets. However, if I notice signs of dehydration like wrinkly leathery leaves and no active growing root tips on a vanda, then I give the roots a good soak in a bucket of water for about 15 to 30 minutes every couple of days along with the regular watering schedule. If you live in a place where the relative humidity is quite low, then you may have to give your vandas daily soaks. The roots, they love humidity or moisture, but they don't like to stay wet for a long period of time. So make sure the roots dry out in between the waterings. Another important factor is airflow. Vandas, they love good airflow around the roots, so it's not a good idea to pot the vandas, but there are some exceptions like some Ranantharas and Mukaras. They like some media around the roots, and as vandas they hang bare rooted most of the times, it's a good idea to feed them with fertilizers on a regular basis. I use organic fertilizer every 15 to 20 days all year round. If you use inorganic fertilizer, then also it's fine. You can either apply the fertilizer in the bucket that you use to soak your vandas in, or you can also spray the roots with fertilizer water. It's always advisable to water your vandas first and then apply the fertilizer to avoid root burns. And yes, if you are soaking your vandas in buckets, make sure that you are not sharing the water with sick infected vandas. That way, the diseases can spread from one plant to another. It's not practical to keep a separate bucket for every vanda if you have a large collection. But what you can do is you can at least limit the sharing to a very few healthy vandas. This is why I prefer spraying the roots instead of soaking, and I only reserve this soaking method for the dehydrated ones. With proper care, vandas they can bloom several times a year. The blooms are very beautiful, they are very bright, very attractive, and can last for several weeks. Anyone will fall in love with these. Before finishing the video, just a quick tip. If you have a dehydrated, almost rootless vanda, you can put some chunky substrate like charcoal, brick piece, or a little sphagnum moss, even big chunks of cocoa husk in the baskets. This way, the vandas will have more moisture available for comparatively longer amount of time. So that will help in promoting new root growth. So that's all for today, friends. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any queries or suggestions, please drop them in the comment section below and I will respond to you. Do like and subscribe to my channel and show your support. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.